Kind of slept in today, so it's 7:50, about to start work, and let's go. So we have, or rather my dad has, a show that we do daily, well almost daily, where he'll talk about health. He'll sometimes bring on guests, and they'll talk about different topics. And then what we do after that is that we will go through the live. We'll go through that episode and look for clips. So like right here, I'm getting timestamps for clips for shorter sections that we can use for TikTok, for YouTube, Shorts, Reels, and anywhere else that we might want to put it. So today was the grand opening to our first clinic that we opened up for MediPure, our family company. We help people with mental and physical health, and we opened our first official clinic today. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, I wish I could have been there. I couldn't be there for the grand opening, but I was running the back end on the live stream, and just so cool seeing so many people there. Just, oh my gosh, guys, just so many sacrifices that my dad put in to get us here. I don't even feel like I can say I sacrificed anything, because it pales. Anything I've done, it pales in comparison to what he has done. But guys, just put in the work. Put in the work and you will see good things happen. And by the way, we're just getting started. Vlog. Too many people out here trying to get it quickly. They don't have that long-term perspective, not playing long. They're just trying to get something done in 6 months. Just why? Like why? Just because you want to look cool for your friends? Why? Because you're insecure that if you don't do it in 6 months, you're never going to have it? Play long. Don't try to get things done like in 3 months, 6 months. I mean, certain things, yeah, that makes sense to have a 3-month goal for, if you're trying to get more fit. That makes sense. But if you're trying to, again, be healthy, even, let's stay on that topic. Health is something it's a lifelong goal. You can't just be healthy in 3 months and then be like, okay, I'm done. You gotta have that long-term perspective. Long-term perspective brings so much more happiness. All right, so I now have all the clips that I'm going to want from this particular video. We always could go back and get more, but we at least have, a good, maybe 10, 12. Not to mention some of these that are longer, like these 5-9 minute clips. 9 minutes? Am I doing math right? Can also be turned into a few other good ones. But yeah, again, that's just such a good way to get more content. Guys, if you're in marketing, if you have a brand, a personal brand, a business, this is such an efficient way to get more content for your social media, for your marketing. Just do it. Like, it's so good. So this is more for my personal stuff, but I'm going through a past podcast interview that I did with Dimitri, I believe back in June, and I'm finding clips, things I can put on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. Again, I've mentioned this before, but this is such a good way to get more piece of content from one major piece of content or one pillar piece. I don't know how to make this more clear, and I'm going to say this for the rest of my life. Vlog. Long-term perspective. When you have that long-term perspective, you're not going to get upset when your goal doesn't happen in 6 months, because you're playing long-term. You're happier, you're more patient, you still work hard, but you know that if it doesn't happen in 6 months or a year, it doesn't matter, because you're playing for 80 years, and that is a really good place to be in. All right, just exporting this video from the latest episode of Perspective and Collecting. Go watch the video.
And as I'm going through the Twitch channels, I came across, Pokemon openings. I'm like, hey, I haven't seen Pokemon cards in years. So I clicked on a stream and I was just watching it and go, oh man, I really just want to open some cards for myself. So then, that week I went out and I went and bought like three little packs of Pokemon cards, and then I just got hooked ever since.
When I tell you that patience is so important, I've seen in various industries, in financial services, entrepreneurs, business people, people get burnt out because of lack of patience. They get burnt out, rather they don't have that patience because they're insecure. They want to hit that goal in 6 months, in 2 years, in 3 years. And if they don't, become, the CEO of whatever company or build this huge company, then they feel like they're a failure, because they're interpreting that as, if I don't do this by a certain amount of time, then I will never do it. Or what will my mom say if I don't accomplish this in 6 months? And so, just people in general, they have a lack of patience because of insecurities.